Hello everyone, welcome back. We're going to be drawing our beautiful Zoe. So Zoe is very, very close to my heart. Zoe was shot by somebody with a pellet gun and she was rescued by the Wild Heart Wildlife Foundation and she is doing so well. They're raising funds and I asked if I could draw Zoe and Karina said yes I may. So that's what we have. That's what we're doing. It is a bonus lesson. I'm doing it 20 by 20. I've measured out, made sure that my print is big enough. And if you are doing a 15 by 15, make sure that you measure what your printer has actually printed out, because it doesn't always print exactly what you think it's going to print. And if you go according to the picture and you don't measure it, you might just fall short of the mount that you're going to frame your actual drawing into. So I've measured mine. I just wanted 21 by 21 because then I know that the mount is 20 by 20 and the whole drawing will sit perfectly underneath that mount without any paper showing. So this is Zoe. She's just too cute for words. She's tiny. She's a bush baby. In South Africa, we call them nacharpies. That's Afrikaans for night owl or night animal. And yeah, they are just too gorgeous. Their eyes are bigger than what their bodies are. They're just absolutely superb. So I'm going to be drawing Zoe on pastel matte anthracite color. You can see that there's very, very dark areas on her body in her fur. So it's going to give us that really deep tonal value that I'm looking for. I'm going to tape my paper down and then I'm going to choose the colors that I want to use for Zoe. The background is obviously a little blanket that she's lying on. Keep her warm. She's just too cute for words. This is Karina's thumb, so you can see how small she is. This is her fingernail. That's her hand. Her thumb is here, so you can see how tiny this little baby is. Yeah, they're a wildlife rescue rehabilitation center, and they are a non-profit organization. Do look them up. I will put the link on the notes, but do look them up. They're just incredible people, and I just want to give something back. My heart just went straight out to this baby, so that's why I approached Karina and asked her. This is Karina's photograph. I've been given full permission to use it. So let's start choosing our colors. I'm just going to put my tools away. We all know that we work with soft tools. We work with blending stumps. We have our kneaded eraser. We have our Tombow. We have a spare piece that we can try our colors out on. And obviously our piece of paper that we are going to be drawing the subject onto. So this is raw umber tint, and I think that this lends itself well in the blanket area. Some of the blanket has got a bit of shadow. Just going through the colors that I have out, and this is Payne's grey. It might be a bit blue, but we'll see how it goes. And this is a neutral grey. Yes, neutral grey. So you can see that there's quite a bit of that color in there. We don't have any of this bright yellow green tone. We don't have this oxide color. That is a slightly darker grey. We might use that. We're going to try all of these now and then decide which are the best colors to do this background in. That color we'll need to use a very, very dark pan pastel, and then obviously all the detail will be done in pencil. So let's have a look. Pulling out my pan pastels just to see what we can use in the background and bigger areas of the actual fur. I'm going to pull out the colorless blender. It's something that I have just discovered and I use quite a lot. We've got a very, very pale pink in the background of this blanket, so we can use this color. It is permanent red tint. So that color will work really well. We can even introduce it into her nails, her little tiny feet, and a bit of her ear, so that is there's continuity there with that color. So that color is going to go down. Oops, look at that. I have this all over. I did have a workshop yesterday with some amazing people that did some amazing work, and we were trying out different colors, so there might be a bit of pastel where there shouldn't be. Just want to wipe it off on a paper towel with a bit of water. Right, so that'll be our background. This color is not dark enough for that area inside there. We might have to go to black, although it doesn't really look black to me. It looks very dark, sort of brown. I think that is her body, so that color might work. Don't really want to be using the dark purple because that isn't correct. So yeah, we might do a combination of black and brown. Just going to get the black out. So we're going to try these colors on the anthracite piece that I have next to. I have a very, very dark brown here. That's probably it, actually. Let's put that one away. So let's rather use that, because that looks like almost like a black. Oh, that is black. Okay, my bad. It looks brown. So that's fine. I like that black doesn't look sort of, what's the word, flat. Right, so we have Payne's Grey, which we probably, although I do see a bit of blue here and here. So let's test them out for the background. Let's have a look and see. Just moving her over. I'm going to get my soft tool. I need a piece of copy paper.